What's up guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about CCIV. So before we do get into this video, please hit that subscribe button if you're brand new here. If you're interested in seeing a portfolio update once a week, every Sunday, even when it is really bad right now in this whole correction with the tech stocks. And also give this video a thumbs up, that's much appreciated. Honestly, all the likes and comments that I receive, all these positive comments, honestly, they mean so much to me, and I just want to say thank you for all that support. I'm going to be talking about CCIV. As you guys know, this is one of my favourite stocks. This and Palantir are my favourite stocks and my biggest holdings in my portfolio. I don't know if I've updated you guys. No, I haven't. I ended up buying a few more shares, very little, not many, as the price has dropped quite a lot, and I thought I'm going to buy a few more shares as I don't have a lot of money to keep buying, which is annoying. But yeah, I bought a few more shares of CCIV, and as I think they're really good prices, and I will get into that later on in why I think this could be a bottom, even if it's not a bottom, a very good price because of this technical analysis that I'll briefly go over later on in the video. So this is very interesting. I saw this on Twitter and it says CCIV institutions own 97% plus of shares now. And bear in mind, that's obviously just for the CCIV stock, Churchill Capital, which there's about 200 odd million shares or 300 million shares. I'm not sure off the top of my head actually, but you can check on Market Watch or whatever. And bearing in mind, when we merge all together with Lucid, there's going to be a total about 1.4 billion or 1.6 billion. I don't know it off the top of my head, but it's around that area. So technically, at the moment, there's 97% of institutional holdings for CCIV. This is a really good thing because it just shows that institutions are very happy with this stock. They think this is going to be a good future growth stock. Yeah, they obviously believe that their money will go to good use buying into this stock. So I thought I'd share that with you. You can take your opinions on that, see what you think about it. So the next thing I want to share with you is that Lucid Motors have actually sold out of their Dream Edition. So that is really positive, big news that, and we're going to go over to this little article and see some of the things we can take out of it. It plans to produce approximately 500 units of the Dream Edition. So 500, it's not a lot, but it's still a decent amount of numbers, because when you actually have a look, it's worth 160,000 the car once you take off the tax, so $161,000, which is a lot of money. So that translates into around $84.5 million in revenue. So that's not too bad for the start of the Lucid journey. And it's very promising because this is the most expensive car. This is the one that we weren't expecting to see insane amounts of sales because it's just really expensive. It's going to be interesting once it gets to the lower end cars that are more cheaper. But this is promising because they've got fully reserved very quickly, to be fair. So this is the next thing I want to talk about, potential sales. So they ended up having 7,500 total vehicle reservations as of February 19th, representing over $650 million in potential future sales, which is huge, which is really huge. The electric vehicle maker did not provide a breakdown of what trims were being ordered, but dividing out those figures results in an estimated average selling price of around $87,000, suggesting that the bulk of those pre-orders are for the Air Touring and the Air Pure, which is what we were obviously saying earlier, because people were going to start buying the cheaper ones, and that was the whole business model. They're going to go from really expensive cars for high margin, big profits, and be able to then start doing cheaper vehicles for everyday consumers. And also it just gives Lucid Motors that premium look, because if they went very cheap, then you end up becoming known for being like a Vauxhall Corsa or something. Now, that was kind of a really bad example, but do you know what I mean? Like, people see Vauxhalls as not premium, obviously, because of they started off a very cheap company and they're cheap vehicles, but they're going down that luxury and they want to show that they're premium. And people look at Tesla as premium cars and luxury cars, even though some people say, well, Peter Rawlinson says Tesla isn't luxury, but people look at them as luxury because of they started off being an expensive car, and just how new and how different they are to cars nowadays, because they are so revolutionary. And they started it back in 2010. So let's actually get into the charts and just see if this is a decent buying opportunity. So as you can see, we're on the 4-hour chart for CCIV, and yeah, like it's been beaten down massively. Like in the last week or so, we've gone down nearly 30%, pretty mental, and we're down pre-market down 4%, and this is going to be very interesting. I'm going to be keeping a close eye on this stock because, as you can see, that blue line is big support area. This is a massive support area, and this could be a very good buying opportunity, even if you're probably swing trading it. Obviously, be very careful if you do, but if you're a first-time buyer and you've always wanted to get into CCIV, but you just weren't sure a good price to get into, it could be a very good price point right now. Like, I wish I could buy in at this prices. I've just kind of run out a bit of money, but yeah, like it could bounce off this support line, or it could start trading sideways along this support line. So it could be a very, very good buying opportunity. And when we look at the RSI, it's oversold. Like, it's so oversold. The other time we were oversold was around here, which was beginning of this month. Yeah, apart from that, that's it. So you could look at it as good buying opportunity right now because of the RSI being oversold. And obviously, when you look at technical analysis, when it goes into the oversold area, that's when you want to be buying, really, because you know it's oversold. Could we be looking at a potential MACD cross on the 4 hour? Potentially, that could be a good sign. And when that happens, obviously, you start seeing a good bullish upwards movement. Shorter time frames, just gone on the 3 hour, oversold there on the RSI. Like, we've not been this oversold in, well, ever in this stock. 2 hours oversold, 1 hour oversold. Pretty much, this blue line is a good support line. If you are definitely brand new to the stock and always wanted to get into it, especially long term, I really would recommend buying in now. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor. This is just something I would have done if I wasn't in this stock and I wanted to, because it's hitting the support line now, and the fact that we're oversold in the RSI. So yeah, this would be a very good buying opportunity right now. So that's that for the technical analysis. Very, very short amount of technical analysis. Didn't go deep into it because it's very, very tough at the moment with these markets, and you need to look at the overall market as well, as there's just a massive sell-off in tech industries and EVs. So yeah, the rotation is all going into like the recovery stocks and all them type of stocks. So yeah, that's that, and we should start seeing, to be honest with you, in April time, in a few weeks time, to people start buying into tech stocks again. So that, hopefully that is the case, but that is my view on CCIV. That's my little update, and hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Please hit the subscribe button if you're brand new. Give this video a thumbs up, as it means a lot to me. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.